Hi, I'm Paul from NOBL. Today I'm going to show you how to tape a wheel. Today we're using the, damn it, don't say today twice. First thing you're going to need is a wheel. We're using the TR 37 and 29 inch for this one. The second thing you're going to need is a chair. The first thing you're going to want to do is clean the rim. So you're going to grab your chair, gives you somewhere to put your wheel while you're working on it, and then you're going to want to grab a clean rag and some rubbing alcohol. To clean the rim, you're not going to spray the rim directly. Just put a little bit of rubbing alcohol on your rag here. Just clean the rim bed all the way around. It helps to start at a set of graphics and then just work your way around back to that set of graphics. But you want to make sure that it's clean everywhere, right inside the rim bed. Make sure you get all of it. Make sure you get those contaminants out of there. If you're retaping a rim, you want to make sure there's no tape residue from the old tape, or there's no sealant in there. This might take a little while, but it's definitely worth it. Once you're done cleaning the rim, you're going to grab your tape. This is where you need your chair. Chair comes in handy because it's going to act like another set of hands. Before you start taping your rim, you want to make sure that the nipple holes are offset to your left side. Not your left side, my left side. This way. And then once that's done, usually on the front wheel, that means the brake side is on your right. Once that's done, you want to locate the valve hole. When you find the valve hole, grab your tape. I would say go slightly below the valve hole and apply the first little layer. What you want to do when you're applying this first layer is make sure the left side of the tape is lined up about 1 millimeter away from the bead hook. Once your tape is initially laid in the rim, you're going to want to grab your rag, your clean rag, and some rubbing alcohol, because this will help you press down the tape and not get a lot of friction while doing it. So you're going to stick your thumb in the rag, give it a couple of sprays, and then as you tape down the rim, you're going to want to run your thumb down along with it. So keeping tension on the tape. And this is where this chair comes in handy. You put the tape down on the rim, run your thumb along it. And if you're getting some air bubbles, or if it's not just lined up quite correctly, you can always just pull it back a little bit and go again. So I'm pulling the tape out, I'm applying pressure, pulling the tape, there's pressure going forward. And my thumb is smoothing down the tape on the rim, like so. And you're also putting pressure on the chair with the rim just to act as a third hand. So what we're going to do here as we're taping is we're going to really focus on taping one side of the rim first. The reason behind this is this way you can get 2 full passes over the nipple hole, and that'll give you a really nice seal. When you get back to your original tape spot, what you're going to do is go over it a little bit, same method, then you're going to move the tape over to the other side of the rim and start taping that side of the rim. Again, on the right hand side of the rim, you're staying about 1 millimeter away from the bead hook. We're going all the way around, we're almost there, I think. Coming up to that graphic and that valve hole, and it looks like we are. Rim is taped. All you have to do now is cut the tape. I'd do that, but I forgot my scissors. Once your rim is fully taped, we can add a valve. So what you're going to do to add the valve is grab your valve, take all the little bits and pieces, take the cap off, take everything else, take the little rubber washer off, and then you're going to tighten down the valve just a bit, just enough so it doesn't move. You're not trying to crank it down or anything like that. From there, you locate your valve hole on your rim right here, and then we're going to just gently press, find where that hole is, then just push the valve through. Just push the valve through. A little tougher than you think. And what some people would like to do to make sure that you get a really good seal is as you're putting your little rubber grommet back on and you're going to tighten this down, you don't want to really tighten down the rubber grommet because it could get deformed. If you tighten it down too much, it'll get deformed. So what some people like to do is you get maybe a screwdriver with a firm rubber handle, or really anything that's not super hard, and you can maybe even your roll of tape, and you can just push down a little bit on the valve, and that will force it down through the tape, get a nice seal, and you can tighten down this little washer here without actually damaging the rubber grommet underneath. And then put your valve cap on and you're done.